And so here we are going to set up the X network. So now I will copy and paste. I will put it here. We make the connection. Let's go now. In fact, we are going to work on this network here. So here we go. You have to be very, very careful. So the configuration is simple. But as we said, you really have to follow step by step. So the different configurations or simply not. There you go. Avoid making a mistake when we copy and everything. So here, I prefer to copy here. So now we will copy here and we will simply place it there. So first, here, I will rename. There you go. And now if I scroll down a little, we will increase the size, delete all that. We will paste this and off we go. Come on. We will put our ID here. So the ID, that will be here. There you go. That's the ID. We will need to be careful. We did well. You have to be very careful that here it's not there. The connection is rather over there. Okay, it's not the same thing. Look, it's this. So that's actually why it didn't recognize the URL, because it didn't receive it. And now here, the description, we will delete it. We will make this description here. There you go, we read it well. And here it's the URL, of course, which is this one, of course. Be careful with the URL. You must take this one and not the Google Sheets URL. It's not the same thing because the platform requires that the URL must be from its platform. Otherwise, it won't work. Okay, let's go. We will test. I hope it works very, very well. We can obviously check on the platform. So if I come back here, we will go. Well, obviously here on Facebook. Earlier, we didn't look here. So there you go. Well, it's right here. And here, we're in treat. So if I refresh, I won't find it. Oh no, we'll refresh it again. Again, because it takes a little time sometimes. So we will check here on the platform in the publish post section. So already we find the Facebook one. That's good. And we will refresh again until we see, it appear. As you know, processing takes a little time to be displayed on the platform, but we're talking about a few seconds. This is not 10 minutes. There you go. That's good. It appeared here. I refresh there. And there you go. So everything is fine. So here we managed to do this connection correctly. We continue this time. In fact, I will do it with. So this time we will do it with. So let's go. We will actually test with Twitter. Okay, so the one from XCOM. So here we will change it to Twitter. So you have to be very careful. Always the code. You will take it from there. So earlier we took that one. Now we will copy and paste. So Twitter. So we copy, we come back here, back. We change, so we will put Twitter the same way. So here I must, of course, first ensure that it is connected and we will place it here and there. We see the settings. So it's simple. So I come here, I see it like this, and then I will paste and we will simply change here the ID. So my ID here, it will be this ID from Twitter. So we will look for Mao Twitter. There it is. That's the one. So now we will put the one from Twitter. And here we will actually change the description. So now we will take the description. There it is. It's here. And everything is fine, so now I have everything I need. Come on, let's test. Then we will proceed to test. So normally here we will use, so it takes a few seconds, but I will check on Twitter. So now we will try to see, and there we go. It has just been announced. In fact, 6 seconds ago. Very, very good. So as a result, normally here I should find the first line. There it is. It has just been added. Great. So we have successfully added our Twitter network. We continue as always. This time we will do it with LinkedIn. Here we will make the connection. Now we will change it with LinkedIn. So here it is. LinkedIn. I configure. And then, of course, I'm going to copy and paste. So my code, so we look for LinkedIn. I'm going to copy, and then I come here. I'm going to comment on the size. And there we go. We're going to paste. And so here, we're simply going to add the ID. So the LinkedIn account ID, which is this one here. And there, I will obviously add the one from the description. Okay, and there is the URL, so everything is fine. We will test. There you go, so everything is fine. So I would also like to actually do a little test here on LinkedIn. So here, it's LinkedIn. So we're going to look for this person. So this is just a test account that I created. So there's no need to look for it. It's just for testing. And there you go. So that's just now. He just added actually this video here, and that's great. So as a result, it also allows for connecting. And adding on LinkedIn, we're going to refresh here. You'll see that the video with the description has just been added. There you go. So it has been added. That's very, very good. I will show you, of course, later how to disable the networks that don't interest you. You can configure them later, gradually. You can add them or not. That's a technical choice. So now, as a result, we managed to do that, and we're going here. Actually, now to move on to Blue Sky, which is quite a well-known social network here. There are quite a few people who use it, and the platform also connects it, so we will try to connect it as well. Let's go. We will copy-paste. We will obviously connect it like this. This time we will call it Blue Sky. As we mentioned at the beginning, Blue Sky does not accept, their platform does not accept videos. There is only the publication of images via API, but still we will do the test. So here, still we will test. We will simply put an image. You will see that here, in fact in the code here, I have simply pointed to an image. Here, it's just for testing. You will see that here I just took an external image. So as a result, this image here, I retrieved it from the platform. I found that it offers images. So query, I retrieved the image. It's just to pass the test. You will see here in the description. I will retrieve the description from my file. Google Sheet. And then for you, there are functions that you can add. You can extract an image from a video, so that's a bit to go very far. But there you go. It's for improvements, and here I add the information at the level of plus square. So here it's the ID. It should be here, ID plus square. There you go. And there you go. So there I have the images and add them statically. One, it's not from the database. So if I do a test, normally it will send Blue Sky Sky. I will go to the Blue Sky Sky network. It's this one. So there, it's an image that was posted a few days ago, 2 days. So we will use it normally. It should have the same image. I think there you go. So there you go. So this is the second image that has just been posted. There you go, 9 seconds ago. That's it. And this one, it's 2 days old. Very well. So if I come back here to the platform, I refresh, I should actually find the Blue Sky Sky. So when I tested with a video, you will see that there it failed the pond, so it couldn't add it. That's related to the post failure. So every time it doesn't work, you will find it here. That's very good. We always keep a record to better improve the platform. So there we have everything we need. All that's left is Pinterest. Pinterest, if we remember here, in the configurations, there is another number, which is called board ID, which is this code here. I will actually show you how to retrieve it because the platform will not provide it to you. You need to go to your Pinterest page to get it. It's easy to do. I'll show you that in just a few very simple steps. So here we go. So now the last one actually is Pinterest. So here I'm going to copy it. We'll paste it on one side just to test now. We'll put it there. And then we'll move it here so that we have a much nicer visual. And so here we'll simply write. So Pinterest. You need to know this, which is very, very important. And it's Also very interesting that on Pinterest, there are some pieces of information that are very important, which we need to retrieve ourselves from the system. I'll show you. This means that when we put the expression here, you'll see that there will be a new variable, and there you go. It will be this one boarded. This one, in fact, this code, I'll show you how we can retrieve it. Here already, we'll place it here. Okay, so we start by changing our ID. So the ID is this one. Already, it's the platform that gives it to us. This is simple. This we will look for. I will show you how to look for it. I found mine, but I will show you how to find yours. And here we will put the description that we will place on Pinterest. So here, text, description, and also on Pinterest. Don't forget that we can add with the API only images. The same goes for Blue Sky. But maybe in the future, the platforms might update to allow APIs to add other formats. But until now, today, at the time of recording this video, we can only send the image. Now, how? To retrieve the board ID. It's simple. I will come here. Here, I am. On my account, you needed to be logged in. Here, I created just a test account, so I am logged in. I can just go to the home page like this. And there, you will go to the empty space, right-click, click on Inspect. Okay? So this is the first step. Second step, I will click here on Network. So once I go to Network, you will see that there, in this filter, I will type Borders Resource. So this word, I have already written this word for you in the documentation. There you go. It's that in the filter, you will filter by Borders Resource. You will simply need to write this keyword like that. You will create it here. So what I will do to simply make the file appear here is refresh my page. Refresh my page. It will try to detect this file, and there you go, it detects it. I click here on this file. So there, what I did, I clicked here, after which I will select a space, and there I need to recover all this text. So all this text, I do a Ctrl-A. So there I come, I do a Ctrl-A, and there you go, I've copied the text. I do a copy, A. Now I am going to open ChatGPT, and there, of course, I will ask ChatGPT to search for the BART ED code inside, because really there are a lot of texts here. There is a lot. Already look, the cursor becomes small. If we search for it manually, it will take a lot of time, and it actually changes in terms of its identification. So what I'm going to do is go back to my documentation, and there you go. Ask it the question. That's a question to ask, all right? You will ask it. So simply, it's about retrieving this information. There, it's simple. So you need to do this. You will start the search when you see it. Here, I am doing it in chat mode. So JP, TEI. And so there, I start my search. Oops. So now it's simply going to start looking for it, even with a 4D version. Or here, I'm not even connected. So it's working. And there, it just brought it up for me. Actually, my code is this one in a few seconds, okay? So this code here, as you can see, you need to copy it. The entire code, of course, like this, copy it, okay? And I'm going to go to my dashboard. Here, I come back here. And there, I'm simply going to actually update my file. There, it's this code that I need to paste. So there, as a result, it's simple. We were able to retrieve it once it's retrieved. I'm going to click open there, and I'll come back here and there, connect it. So there, it will recognize it. There you go. Yeah, it's this one, and we're going to paste it. It's okay. We test. We'll see if it works well. So we're simply going to go. I can come here. We're going to go to publish post, and then there, it wrote Pinterest, and we're going to click here to see the post that was just published. There you go. It's posted, so it was just published the moment you see it there. A few seconds ago, so there I was simply able to do the configuration here. So, of the 9, so network. There you go. So they are well configured. They are ready to be deployed. I save. I can, of course, configure it. Obviously, don't forget to click on active mode, so that this entire workflow is operational. So now every time I have information that has just been updated in my file, Simply Excel, if I put go here, it will simply check it then in its next run. And it will execute it so that it can simply add it in a very simple and automatic way to the 9 networks at the same time. And that in fact gives me a very powerful system. Now to improve our system a little bit, it's very important. If here, to switch from go mode to down mode, to indicate that this video has been processed, and so that the system in fact will no longer work on that video. So to do it, it's very simple. So I come back here to my workflow, and there I will simply try to add Google Sheets. So there I will simply search. Here is Google Sheets. And there we will simply select, as you can see here at the bottom, update. So we will update the row. There, of course, I have to select the same file, the one I'm working with, the same sheet. And there it will ask me which one you want to change. So, well, obviously I want to change. In fact, of course, I will tell it, be careful. I will select with row number. And I will tell it, be careful, I want the row number. So I come back here, and here is actually your rule number equal to 2. So as a result, in that rule number, it will update an information. And which one is it? It's the status. I want the status to simply switch to down mode. There you go. So look here, if I do a little test like this, it's currently updating. I come back here, to my workflow, we save. I come back here to my file, I refresh there, and there you go. Already the patients are in down mode. And that's really great. So what do you think about the system? We just finished it 100%. I have an entire mechanism, in fact, that allows you to launch a video and simply have a system that automatically publishes on 9 networks. I think if you've reached this point in the video, it's because you liked it. The workflow, maybe you're recreating it at the same time as I am. So what I do, in fact, is I create a lot of workflows and I combine them, like this one, for example. I can combine it with other workflows that are very interesting, which allow, for example, in this workshop, to learn how to create videos automatically with artificial intelligence. It's the one that will find the topic, create the video, the sound, the music, the captions, the description and everything. And then it calls upon this part. So if you're interested in learning how to create workflows step by step, I can certainly invite you to see. So my most comprehensive package on the market today, which teaches you how to develop with no code, how to do automation on either with n8n or with Make, and go from beginner to expert. That's a little bit about the courses or the promise that I make to you. I will show you right away how you can access and download all of my videos that help you become an expert in everything related to automation. So you will simply go to my website, Dr. Ferris VIP. On this site, you will actually find a selection of 20 courses that contain 100 hours of lessons. The courses range from beginner to expert. You'll find everything related to automation, no code, and artificial intelligence. I actually start with the basics, and gradually we will level up. There are several workflows to work on, and there are multiple practical workshops. And most importantly, you will find source codes ready to be downloaded, deployed, and tested. The goal is that if you watch an hour and a half of videos per day, after 2 months, you will be able to create your own workflow and develop complex systems, ready to be used in your company or even sold. So, accessing the course here is very simple. You will enter your email address here. Once you type in the email address, you will also use my promo code YT20. So this is a code I provided for my YouTube community. This will obviously give you an additional discount and, of course, a 14-day guarantee. This means that after 14 days, generally, if you manage to have about 20 hours, you will feel that your level has just advanced. And you will, of course, handle and use workflows much more easily. So the guarantee is 14 days. If after 14 days you haven't managed to progress, you can simply send an email and I will refund you the full amount of your payment. Once you have access to the courses, you will see that, of course, It all depends on the package you have chosen. You will have access to the training sessions by Dr. Firas. So all of these are my courses that are also available on Udemy, of course. The price is what's different. It's simply a package for my community to encourage them to move forward and learn much more easily with a much lower cost. If I take, for example, one of the courses, if I click here, you will always find that I start with what we call course support, where I provide you with access, information, workflows to download, and PDFs. And so all my courses are organized in this way. There are always different videos on the left. If you click, there you go. It will give you direct access to the video, where I guide you step by step to be able to solve or feed or create your workflow in a very simple and smooth way. So always at the end of the course, you will have a final practical workshop where you will test your skills to be sure that you are indeed capable of making these creations. There, I say thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next video.